They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown, but I'm too curious for that.
You need to go out. Okay. This has been like a comedy of errors here. I'm just going to go to a slow. Neatened up that area, but the rest of it, oh my goodness. And so I have all these little ideas of stories that I want to do today, but this is where we're starting out. First, let's open up the day, and I'm thinking, yeah, we're just getting started. It's about 10 something. Oh! Wow. I didn't realize that the sun was back out. Wow, it was cloudy yesterday. Okay, so that brightens things up quite a bit here. Let me open up this door. Oh, first try. Stays open. There goes Imogene. What a mess. I recently kind of going to go along with the wind turbine. I have new batteries, so I have more power. And I've been visiting a couple of friends lately. Well, I visit friends all the time. Last couple places that I've stayed, an air fryer was in the household. And now I have more power. I have opted that I am going to, well, it's already been done. My little toaster oven, especially if you saw it fell off the shelf when I was in Baja, Mexico last year. That has been gifted forward, and now I've invested in this air fryer. So that kind of started, let's make some kale chips. And I've been carrying around kale for about the past week. And in that week, I've had 2 weddings, and I just have not been able to get to it. This little area here was loaded up with vegetables and just the things that when I am on the move, it kind of ends up here. But I have a whole new little hand washing system going on, but I'm going to come back to that. So I'm saying, let me make things so that I can clean up a little bit, so that when I turn the camera on, that the place looks like it's packed up. I'm in the middle of yet another project over here, which is reorganizing my this is where I hang all my charging cords. It's a new way that I'm trying to do it. So it's a combination between having these there handy, and then a color coding system. The black or gray is the C cord. The blue is random because it's my watch. I only have one of those type. And then purple is for my iPhone. So I'm getting used to a little color coding system here. So I've got that going on. And so I'm like, okay, let me clean up the place a little bit. And as I was cleaning up the place, this is where this is one of my bathroom, my number 2. I have this in here. It might be TMI for some of you. I keep all the little snack bags that I have, because when I dispose of it every day, you put it in there. So I had to do that. And then I was exhausted.
You see, my home is where my heart is, so I reach for higher ground. I'm living out of a suit.
Wow. And almost like that, the sun comes out. All right, come on over here. I've got this, come on over here. Come on. This is one of those cameras that's supposed to follow you where you go. But I don't know, but I'm going to look at what I just took, but it seemed like when I said something about the air that the camera turned, so maybe it was just following my hand. Speaking of hands, let's get back to what I need to do with my hands in order to take a break, because I'm going to make a cup of hot chocolate, and I am going to watch today's installment of Sharing the Wild episode, and that is what I like to do to unwind, is to watch some of my favorite stories. And so before I get to that, though, I want to wash my hands, and I am so excited to introduce you to my new hand washing system, or hand washing station. Wow. It is supposedly motion activated. I have the water at the top, the soap at the bottom, and so I'm gonna let's see how it goes. That was just for a couple of seconds, get my hands wet. Whoop. There's a little bit of soap. Might need a little less soap. I have a little stack of what used to be used in my shop for rags. I got a bunch of these to take kind of the excess soap off. Another rinse, another little rinse, another little, and maybe one more little. Whoop. And there we go. Clean hands. I think I'm gonna like this. Where do I put my rag after I wash my hands? That happens to be a system that has been working for me for some time. This is one of those things that you see for snack bags. I got this as a store that was going out of business, and they were selling their fixtures. So when the towel gets wet, my little rag gets wet, I let it dry here. Then when they're dry, they go in this bag. I can't do it with just the one hand. And I have a few of these small bags, so they are dirty, but they are dry, so they do not smell. There is the door, or the rack, with the first kind of damp rag on it. The rest of these will just kind of till it feels full, and or when I do my laundry, it always gets stuck in there, so it doesn't necessarily sit there for a very long time. If I have a chance to do a load of laundry, that's what I'm doing. So I'm really pleased with my new hand washing system. I went for it. That's half and half in there, and a little bit more than the suggested 2 tablespoons of hot cocoa mix. Bring it on. boiling water. That half and half is chilled, which is what I'm going to be in just a few moments.
Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No